I signed up for the study because I was broke. Not broke like, I can't eat out this week broke. I mean 4 days with nothing but ramen, rent overdue, electricity about to shut off broke. The flyer on campus said, sleep study, up to $3,000 compensation, 1 week commitment. Sounded like a dream, right? Get paid to sleep? They called themselves the Somnius Research Group. The website looked basic but professional. Lots of clean fonts and photos of smiling lab coats. I signed up, filled out the health form, and a day later I got the call. They said I was a perfect candidate. The facility was 2 hours out, just past the edge of the city, a plain gray building in the woods, no signs, just a keypad and a steel door. A woman in scrubs met me at the entrance. No ID or name tag. We'll take great care of you, Mr. Blake, she said. First red flag. They never asked for my ID, just ushered me inside like they already knew everything about me. They gave me a private room. White wall, single bed, cameras in every corner. They attached electrodes to my head. Said it was for brainwave monitoring. Told me I'd be injected with melatonin and a mild sedative each night. That it was all standard. The first night, I slept deeper than I ever had. But the dreams were strange. I stood in a room exactly like mine. Same walls, same bed, but I wasn't alone. There was a man sitting in the corner. His face was covered in bandages. He didn't move, he didn't speak, just stared. I woke up. On the second day, they upped the dosage. They said it was part of the test. This time I dreamed I was outside the facility, in the woods. The sky pulsed like a heartbeat. And in the trees were more of them, people with bandaged faces, all staring. When I woke up, my pillow had twigs on it. Real ones, fresh. I told the nurse, or whatever she was, and she smiled like it was nothing. Your subconscious is active. That's excellent. They made me sign a form before the next injection. I don't even remember reading it. My hands moved, but it felt like someone else was holding the pen. On the fourth night, the dreams got worse. I saw myself on the bed, sleeping from the corner of the room, and behind me, the man in bandages again. Only now, he wasn't covered completely. His mouth was visible, smiling, grinning in a way that split too wide, teeth too perfect, gums pitch black. I tried to scream, but I couldn't move. Sleep paralysis. He leaned in and whispered, "You volunteered." When I woke up, my jaw hurt. I looked in the mirror and nearly screamed. My gums were black. Not the whole mouth, just a streak. Like something had touched me there. I told the staff, begged to leave. The nurse looked at me, dead-eyed. You signed the release. No early withdrawals. That night, they strapped me again. I wasn't going to take the injection, so they forced it. I fought, but whatever they gave me hit fast. This time, I didn't just dream. I woke up somewhere else. Same room, but not really. The walls breathed, the ceiling pulsed. I heard sobbing. I looked under the bed and saw a version of myself curled into a ball, whispering nonsense. In the mirror, I had no eyes, and behind me, they watched. Dozens of them, bandaged faces, lab coats, machines humming like lullabies. One of them whispered into my ear, "Sleep deeper. We need you to go deeper." I blacked out again. I don't know what day it is anymore. They don't let me leave the room. The injections keep coming. I've seen things I can't explain. My mother walking through the hallway with wires in her face. A child I never had, calling me dad through the vent. They told me these were dreams, but yesterday I woke up with stitches on my abdomen. When I screamed, They wheeled in a man with no tongue who just shook his head and mouthed, "Too late." Tonight, I broke a piece of the camera off the wall. I'm using the metal edge to scratch this message into the bed frame. If you ever see a flyer for Somnius research, run. Don't sign up. Don't talk to them. They don't want your dreams. They want your mind. They want to hollow you out and wear you like skin. I don't know if I'm asleep or awake anymore, and I don't think it matters, because when you dream this deep, you don't wake up. Not really. You never really know what you're signing up for, do you? Some doors should never be opened, especially the ones in your own mind. If you enjoyed this descent into darkness, please be sure to subscribe for more stories that'll keep you up at night. And remember, sleep tight, if you dare. Until tomorrow, stay Draconian. Good night.